Hey, welcome back to another episode of A Link to the Past. I know I said I was going to meet you guys back at the house, but I decided to meet you at the sanctuary for story reasons. So if we come back in here, we see this guy laying down on the job, sleeping like usual. And he says, "Carrot, you're a second too late. I have failed. Zelda, the soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you are the only hope. Hope, hope, hope." Yeah, I mean, you didn't do a very good job hiding her because every time we would come back, both of you were literally standing out in the open. So it's kind of your fault, dude. There is a way also from the graveyard to get back into the castle. But it just lets us go down to the basement so that we can, like, get a few treasures we couldn't get, like, the first time around because we didn't have bombs or the Pegasus shoes. And all it is like some money, some arrows, and some bombs, so it's nothing really worth it. But we're back at the castle. We gotta watch out. They've updated their security system. There's more soldiers with better weapons. And unlike the first time where we had to go to the basement, now we gotta go up to the attic. So we just, is it this way? Can we work our way out from this way, or is there like another doorway? I think there's another doorway right over here, right? Now, I think we'll go this way. I don't know. I always forget which way to go, but it's like a 5-second ordeal to check, so it's not a big deal. We just go outside right here, and we should be upstairs. Yeah, on the wall. And then we see this little electrical gate here. We just slash it with a Master Sword. Otherwise, you get electrocuted. I think the only other way to get through there, I've seen people do it in randomizers, is to have like the cape that makes you like invisible and invincible. And watch out for these guys. They're flailing around, you know. I think they take a lot of hits, dude. And I think they do a lot of damage too. I don't want to test that hypothesis, but you know. There's plenty of stuff to get them caught on, so it's not really that big of a deal. But if I'm not mistaken, isn't like the next time we see these guys in like Twilight Princess when you get the ball and chain? Because you get a flail in that game. Ow! Back off me, bro. Ooh, I should have caught that fairy. I might regret that later. I think I have one. And now it's Doc. And there's like eyeball bats now. Uh-huh. It's just a doorway to get to the next one, I guess. It's funny how like the basement is like completely well lit and the attic is dark as hell. Light them up. Light them up. Okay, got another key. Take out that bat from across the room. Ah! I threw that pot before I entered the room! Alright, now I should be able to continue. Does that do anything? Why is this here? What did that do? It's too dark for me to see. What did that actually do, I wonder? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, what did that do? Whatever. We can just walk past these guys. There's no point in fighting them. Engaging in a fight at this point could be like a risk to health, you know? Life and limb. Oh, almost forgot my buttons there. Alright. It's dark. Can't see nothing. Ow! Guy came out of nowhere. Did you see that? Just light the torches so I can see where I'm going. Okay, now what did that do? That's the second one that I was able to slide, and it not even... It made a noise like it did something. But, like, what did it do, actually? I don't... Ow! Get off me, bro! I don't know. That's kind of, like, creeping me out a little bit for some reason. Missed. Alright. Oh, I can throw stuff, too. See? Look at that. Mine's magical. It goes across the room. Alright, what does that guy have to say? Listen well, Carrot. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him. Okay. Sounds like a pretty good plan, I guess. Or something. Ow! Oh, these guys are so strong even pots can't defeat them. Alright, got the key. Took out that eyeball bat. I wonder if those are the inspiration for the Keese design in Breath of the Wild, because, you know, they're like giant eyeballs. And we're just gonna keep on going. And don't mind me, guys. I don't want to spoil your fun. It's a good thing they don't follow me. This isn't Abe's Odyssey, after all. They don't follow me. Take a trip. See you next fall. Here we go. That all-familiar Ganondorf music. You know, I wonder, has anybody ever pointed out that those look like eyeballs and, like, mandibles? Like, the door's like a mouth, and then those look like, you know, mandibles and eyeballs. Ah, Carrot, I have been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. Dude literally did the evil villain thing of putting his plans on hold so he can be, like, flashy. I love it. Ho ho ho. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Ho ho ho. Now I must go. I knew it. The origins of the green giant. Let's go. Let's go, man. All you did was hide behind a curtain. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. All right, now we gotta play tennis. Wow. Take that. Man, you suck at tennis, dude. Maybe you need to play some Mario Tennis. Funnily enough, when I was a kid, like, the only Mario Tennis I ever played was the Game Boy Color version. I still have it. I don't know if I'll ever play it for the channel. Whoa. I don't know if I'll ever play it for the channel because it's like, I don't know if you know, is that really interesting to watch? Maybe I'll play it for a little bit, but it actually made me want to learn how to play tennis. But the thing that sucked is, like, I got an instructor when I was a kid, and, like, oh man, and they, like, never showed up. So it was like, oh man, well, I got a fairy, whatever. Like, so I ended up having to, like, play baseball instead because, like, my parents paid to enroll me in the sports that they were doing, and then it was like, well, the tennis instructor's never showing up. This is like the third week in a row, so we're just gonna have you move over to baseball. And it's like, but I wanted to learn tennis. Anyway, well met, like the true hero that you are. But I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world, into the darkness with you. This might be a problem if we didn't have the Moon Pearl. Carrot, it is I, that guy. I am communicating to you through across the void, through telepathy. The place where you are now stand was the Golden Land, but the evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened the gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the light world, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanim sent to the dark world as members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men. They have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in the hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Carrot, I can rely on only you. Please make this man's wish come true. I beg you. Yeah. So basically, you know, now we're into the meat and the potatoes of the game. You kind of go back and forth between the real world and the fake world, also known as the light world and the dark world. Can I bomb this, or do I need that other bomb? I can't get that one yet. Okay. There is something really nice there, though, that you will need at some point. So there's a lot of things that open up now. But like I was saying in previous episodes, this is one of the Zeldas that require like a lot of like items and stuff. How do I zoom out? There we go. So all we know is the first one there. Like, it requires a lot of items that you get through progression to move through the world. So, like, the overworld and the light world, like, I was just going to come over here to show, like, the overworld and the light world, there's, like, more ability to move around. But in the dark world, there's a lot of places that are kind of locked off. I wanted to see what this place was over here, actually. What's in this house? Oh, it's, you know what? I'm gonna... such a dangerous world, you may need so many things. Select something that you would like. I think I'm gonna grab some potion, actually. Some life medicine. I know I need money to get into this dungeon, but I think that should be enough. And there's something over here I want to go ahead and grab, too. Because I don't think there's ever really an opportunity like that you're supposed to like come back over here. So it's just like, you know, I'm kind of over here in this area anyway. So we're going to come over here to pick up this skull. And this ring of... So that sign I'll show you, that sign says don't throw stuff into the ring. So if you do it anyway, like a little fish pops up and then like a great big fish pops up. And he's like, was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. And we get Bombos, right? No, Quake Medallion. This is the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. Like, I'm pretty sure you need that to get into 1 or 2 of the dungeons, but curses to anyone who throws something into the Circle of Stones. And as Gizor always says, don't throw stuff into the waterfall or fall water. I would love to play through that game at some point, but like I'm always cautious about how role-playing games are gonna come off. But considering that was the first time I really took role-playing games seriously, and that game is like 20 years old now, I know, shocking. Dragon Quest VIII's 28, like 20 years old. This way, the Lake of Ill Omen. It would be cool to do a playthrough of it. Of course, I would be doing a lot of my grinding and stuff off screen, and that might be like a nightmare. And I didn't want to jump in the water, but okay. And I probably would have to do a series to go alongside it, if I'm being for real, because like I did with Pokemon, but like, I don't really know if I have the time right now to do like multiple series. But I would love to play it. It's a game that means a lot to me. It's like Dragon Quest V. Dragon Quest V is my favorite Dragon Quest. It like came into my life at a time when I needed it the most, kind of deal, you know what I mean? And like, it just means a lot to me, and I like the fact that it's like an adventure that spans over the course of the entirety of the life of the hero of that game. I think that's really nice. As far as like a narrative piece goes. Isn't there like is there a fairy over here? Am I remembering that correctly? Can I get my health back? Hey, lady. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. Thanks, Skippy. Alright. Make our way to this dungeon. Watch out for the weird clam monster. Did you see me reflect that guy's like Triton back at him with my sword? Watch out, like, is it me? I don't know if anybody else has ever said it, but I always thought that these, like, monster heads on these statues just look like Yoda. What's in here? The little bush, dancing back and forth. You're new here, aren't you? Do you come looking for the golden power? Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for the this world to reflect his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power, and look at what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around, the golden power. Trifles. He's like, he seems fine, and he's like dancing back and forth, like in Kirby's Dream Course. Is this all this is? You know, hidden back here are some skulls with some hearts underneath it. Alright. I guess on to track back to the Dragon Quest VIII talk, I guess I could just play it and not do another series. I don't know how much people would care about that, you know? Because, like, I know not everybody's into it, role-playing games, and I know they go on for a long time. And after a while, you know, I gotta find another way in. After a while, people lose interest, but I'd have a good time with it. Is it me, or am I... It sounds like a lot of the sound effects aren't coming through for some reason. Like, I hear the music, but I don't really hear the sound effects. I don't know. I don't know if it's just my copy of the game, or if it's just because I'm only wearing one headphone. Might be that. Yeah, it's because I'm wearing one headphone. I swapped ears. The music's in the right side of the headphone, and the sound effects are in the left for some reason. Alright, let's see if I can find my way through here. Not that way. This way? Yeah, right over here. We got this monkey. He says, I'm Kiki the monkey. Kiki, I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare a brother 10 rupees? Sure. Good choice. I will accompany you for a while. And I got half my money back already, so that's not a big deal. I think we need 100 rupees to get into this dungeon. And he says, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you. Sure. Good choice. Good choice. Then I get 100 rupees of yours. And then he jumps up there, walks over to the switch, jumps on it, and enters it. And this is where I'm going to call the video. It's at that time. I appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.